Hey there everyone, PhilChill here, and welcome to another World of Warcraft video. This will be a special one, as we will be talking about all of the hidden quests that you can get by looting NPCs in Outland. We will start the video from Hellfire and make our way into the other zones. But before we begin, I would like to announce that I finally made a Patreon account after some of you suggested it, and also a Discord server when we can all chat and get to know each other better. I hope you can check them out in your spare time, and I'm really thankful for your continued support for my channel. So without any further ado, let's begin. In the Hellfire Peninsula, there are a few items that start a quest spread around some of the NPCs, one of which is the Mysterious Tome that can be found in the ruins of the old expedition armory by hunting the unyielding knights there. It starts a quest chain involving some of the ghosts and at the end rewards you with the Sword of the Unyielding or the Rod of the Unyielding, which are quite special, as when you fight against fell orcs in Zedgor and especially Grillock there's a chance that two unyielding knights can appear and help you with fight, which can be quite helpful. This quest is horde specific, and be warned, the item A Mysterious Tome won't drop unless you already have started the quest Make Them Listen, so you don't waste your time by farming the ghosts. We have yet another quest like this in the zone, and that is Avru's Orb. The item drops from the Arakoa Avru located in the Den of the Hailash and is located on the top outlook patrolling the site. The item starts the quest Avru's Orb, which will send you to a nearby hut to summon and defeat a wind elemental Iranas, which after you get him down to 15%, he will give you your quest rewards, which can be pretty decent. The quest is available to both Alliance and Horde players as well. Another quest we have in this zone is one that drops from the marauding crossbusters and tunnelers in the Hellfire Peninsula. This item can be fairly hard to get, as you would need to hunt a lot of the worms in order for it to drop. Alliance players can get the quest A Job for an Intelligent Man from Foreman Biggums in Honorhold, where they need to hunt for 15 of these, which can help you in the hunt for the item. For Horde players, however, there isn't any quest, and you need to just hunt these only. The quest rewards you with reputation with the Cenarian expedition and some experience, so it can be nice to have this. Near the entrance to Zangarmarsh, we have the Raging Colossi, which you need to defeat for a quest from the Cenarian expedition. But you should know that they also drop an item that starts a quest as well. The Crimson Crystal Shard is an item that drops from the Raging Colossus, and it starts a bigger quest chain, which at the end you can get a decent blue item for you, as well as reputation with the Cenarian expedition. In Zangarmarsh, when hunting in the Dead Mire, you can get a quite rare item that starts a quest, which is the Withered Basidium. This quest is available to both Alliance and Horde players, but only the Alliance side gets a follow-up quest, which is the Withered Flesh, while the Horde side just ends the quest. The item drops from the Withered Giants, and the drop rate is quite low, so you will need to hunt these quite a lot, but it's still a nice way to get more XP, and if you're a herbalist, you can herb the giants as well, which will give you a lot of rare herbs from the Outlands. Another quest we have in Zangarmarsh is an item that drops from the named mob Count Ungulas, which is the Count Ungula's Mandible. There is no trigger for this quest, and if you're on the Marshfang Slicer Blade quest, he drops that too as well. This quest rewards you with some easy Cenarian expedition reputation, so it's quite nice to complete it along the way. When doing quests for the Cenarian expedition, one quest holds a key to a hidden quest, and that is the balance must be preserved. When you use the Iron Wine seeds on the pump controls, you will get a Steam Pump Overseer to spawn, and by defeating him, there is a chance for him to drop the item Drain Schematics, which starts a quest. It unlocks more quests for you, and also rewards you with Cenarian expedition reputation, which is quite good. You need to be on the quest Balance Must Be Preserved, as if you aren't, the quest item won't drop and you won't be able to start a quest. The drop rate for this item is a bit low, so it will take you a while to get it. Another pretty interesting and hard to get item is the Uncatalogued Species found in the package of identified plants. To get this, you first need to complete the quest Plants of Zangarmarsh, which will unlock the repeatable quest Identify Plant Parts, which can get you to Unearthed and then it stops. The really great thing is that even if the repeatable quest stops at Unearthed, the item Uncatalogued Species remains and can be used after getting to Unearthed. It rewards you 500 reputation, which is quite a lot, and you can get and use multiple of these items as well. Just be careful not to sell the item by mistake. Another quest like this is the Murkblood invasion plans that drop from the Murkblood invaders that are found patrolling the roads near the Horde and Alliance cities in Nagrand. They travel in packs of 3, and there are a total of 6 in the zone. After killing these, there is a chance that they drop the plants which starts a quest to turn in your respective cities. Only the Alliance side has a follow-up quest, while the Horde doesn't, but it's still a decent extra reputation and experience. In Nagrand we also have a quest like this, and the Howling Wind quest is one of them. To get this quest you first need to find the item Howling Wind, which begins the quest. This item drops from the wind elementals in Nagrand, like the Dust Howler, Storm Rager and the Living Cyclone, with each having a different drop rate for the item. After turning in the quest, you will get another, where you will need to hunt Murkblood Corruptors, so if you're doing the Murkblood hunting quests, it will be perfect to be on this one as well. In the Blade Edge Mountains, there are quite a lot of quests like this, so starting from the most easy to get one, which is the Thunderlord's clan artifact. You can only get it as a Horde player, and the drop rate is not that low, and while doing all the quests for hunting ogres, you will easily find the item. This quest is fairly important, as it starts a very big quest chain from the Blade Edge Mountains that will reward you with a lot of gold and experience, as well as a blue piece of gear. This item can drop from all of the Bladespire ogres, as well as the raptors there, so your chance in getting this can be quite big. And it's easily completable, since all of the items you need to find are all spread around nearby in the Bladespire compound. Another quite important item is the one that drops from the Fell Corruptor in the Blade Edge Mountains. This quest starts a really big quest chain that will get you really big amounts of reputation with the Cenarion Expedition and a lot of gold and experience as well. The drop chance is a bit low, but you can still get it from them while questing nearby, and it's a nice source of reputation as well. And the last reward in the quest chain series is a blue necklace that can help you a lot while leveling and fighting groups for dungeons. The next one we have is the meeting note, since it's a really important one that gives you access to a secret vendor that I covered in my last video. To get this item you first need to have started a quest poaching from poachers and a time for action in order to be able to get this item. The item drops from the worm called Poachers and Hewers, and you can get it after hunting those. Afterwards, you will unlock a few more quests, which after completing will give you a Cenarion Expedition reputation and unlock the secret vendor in the Worm-Cult Cave. While doing quests for the Cenarion Expedition in the Blade Edge Mountains, when you get to the Raven's Wood, you can find a neat item that drops from the Grishna Arakoa in the area. The drop rate for the item is quite low, and it will take you some time to get it. After completing the quest, you will get a few others, which after you complete them, you will get a nice ring as a reward, as well as making all of the ancient trees in Ravenswood neutral to you. Another item for this zone, which is Alliance only, is the Gorgrom's Favor, which drops from Dorgok, which starts the quest Favor of the Gron. But you should know that the only way to get the item to drop is that you need to have the quest a date of Dorgok, and after getting and hunting Dorgok, the item which will start the quest can drop, and at the end you can get a lot of nice XP and a really good gear piece of your choice. In Terakar Forest there are also items which start quests, and one of them is the Cabal Orders, which are dropped by the Cabal warriors in the Bone Wastes, and will probably get it by doing some of the quests in the Ruin Caravan. The quests offer some extra reputation with Lower City, as well as gold and experience. The next ones on the list here are pretty special, as all 4 items are found in the Kirin Tor village from ghostly NPCs. These once proud Kirin Tor mages now wander the village lost in time looking for their most prized possessions. The first one is Belmara's Tome, which drops from the abjurist Belmara, who patrols the west part of the village next to the tower. The second one is Cochlean Frostweaver, which drops Cochlean's Cap, who patrols the northwest of the village town hall. The third one is the Battle Mage Datrick, which drops Datrick's blade, and he is found inside the town hall. And the last one is the Conjurer Luminrat, which drops Luminrat's mantle, and he is found patrolling the east of the tower and the town hall. These quests can get you a decent amount of experience, and after completing the quests, you can get neutral with all these 4 NPCs. In Netherstorm, we also have some items like this, one of which is the Vial of Void Horror Ooze. This item starts the quest The Horrors of Pollution, which rewards you with Consortium reputation. But for the item to drop, you need to kill the Congealed Void Horror, which spawns after you complete the Nexus King Salhadar's quest. He is an elite, so it's recommended to have someone with you to help you with the hunt and get the item. In Shadowmoon Valley, we can find some items that start quests as well. One of them is the Illidari-Bane Shard, which is an item that drops from the Overseer Ripsaw in Legion Hold in Shadowmoon Valley. The item starts a quest chain which is different for the Alliance Horde players, and the rewards at the end are all mostly weapons, which offer high stats against fighting demons. The next item that drops in this zone is the Journal of Val'zareq, which drops from Val'zareq the Conqueror, who is found patrolling around the Path of Conquest. The item he drops is pretty special because it starts the quest to get the Illidari Tabard and some nice blue rings you can choose from. This is quite a special quest and you need a nice group to complete it, but you will get some nice things from it. The last item you can get in this zone but do the quest in Hellfire is the Prime Key Mold, which is needed to open the doors in the Shattered Halls. The item drops from Smith Gorlong, who is found on the first terrace on the left side in the Black Temple, and it will drop the item for your whole party. After getting the item, you will start the quest chain to get the key, which involves killing a Fell River in Hellfire. Well, these are some of the items in World of Warcraft which start quests and are a bit harder to find in the game. I hope I managed to show you something new that will help you out when the TBC Classic releases in the future. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll consider subscribing and supporting me, as it means a lot to me. And what do you think is the best item on the list? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, that's it from me. I hope you have a great time and I will see you in the next one. But till then, stay safe.